This is Carolina in the Morning on Fox Wilmington. Streaming live on foxwilmington.com.
Good morning, I'm Kim Ratcliffe.
And I'm Bob Bonner. This morning we're monitoring a situation, a fire at a house still burning this morning.
That's right. Firefighters have left the scene of the blaze, but officials say they will return later on this morning. And Carolina in the Morning, Stacey Pino joining us live right now. Stacey, unbelievable damage to that house, and people were inside when the fire broke out?
Yes, Kim, that's right. We're told at least 7 people were inside this house when the fire broke out. You can see still, almost 10 hours later, some hot spots still igniting inside of there. Not much is left. You can see it's barely just the structure of the fire, and you can still see smoke billowing out. It still smells of smoke in this area as well. We are told that all of those people did get out, and actually they're not sure if they had smoke alarms. However, one person was awake, and that's what alerted everybody to get out of the house. Again, everybody that was inside this house that you see right here got out okay. However, we do know 2 firefighters were taken to the hospital. As far as the extent of their injuries, we are not sure at this time. However, the fire chief said he was checking on the status of that when I talked to him a few hours ago. And as you can see, these flames are still sparking a little bit. The fire chief, there's another one coming out of the top of the house right there, but the fire chief said they're expected to come back to the scene shortly this morning. They said they just wanted to get a little bit of rest this morning. He said when they try to work without having rest and they're exhausted, he said that's when errors happen and they don't want to make those errors. Again, they said if these flames get any higher, obviously they'll come back sooner. But for now, as you can see, definitely a devastating scene out here. Still sparking, still flames going early this morning. We're going to be out here all morning long. We'll keep you guys up to speed with the latest details as soon as we learn them. Back to you.
Stacey, incredible. That fire's still burning right now. Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Bob Bonner.
And I'm Kim Ratcliffe, and we are continuing to keep a close eye on a situation at a house fire.
Yeah, crews are gone. The fire, though, continues to burn this morning in Navassa. So officials do say they'll be back to the fire. One person that is at the fire, Stacey Pino, has been live there all morning long. Stacey, we've seen just a shell of a building left. What's going on at this hour?
Good morning, guys. Well, you can see, like you said, that shell of a building, just the structure out here. You can see smoke still pouring out nearly 10 hours after this flame had broke out. And there's still a few hot spots you can see in the far side of the house, kind of just sparking up there. So this is definitely a devastating scene out here. You guys can't see it, but we've been kind of walking around. There are 4 vehicles completely charred behind the house. So this house is bigger than it looks like what you're seeing right now. It's a very long house, but we do know there were about 8 people inside, is what the fire chief said. We have talked to neighbors. He said there were some grandkids over there last night. However, everybody was able to get out safely and no injuries for the family to pass along. However, we do know 2 firefighters were taken to the hospital. As far as the extent of their injuries, we do not know at this hour. And we also do know, sadly, however, there were some pets that lost their lives in this flame that broke out late last night. We did see 1 dog walking around, so I know there's still 1 dog out here doing okay. But as far as the latest details, Bob, like you said, those fire officials, they're going to come back out just to make sure everything is under control out here. When they left, they knew there were a few hot spots, but they said they needed to get some rest. They said they didn't want to be out here working when they were exhausted because that's when accidents can happen. So again, they should be out here early this morning, just keeping a handle on this flame and this house fire that happened late last night. Guys, back to you.
Stacey.